A very good afternoon to you all. Let me at this time thank you for this afternoon after 6 from Office Expo 2020. It is, of course, phase two. I mean, I have missed the first opportunity to get on more than 6 forms, but we would have seen where it was possible to in second stage or second phase. So all our students have opportunity to get on board to brighten their futures. At this time, to invite but now the program at in high school to call. Miss Buckner?
Hello, sir. Hello.
All right.
Sir,
You're
the audio is poor. The quality, I'm not hearing clearly. Let us pray. Oh Lord, our Father, we give you thanks today for this another opportunity that you had given to us to be alive, to be clothed in our right minds. And Lord, we are grateful for your manifold blessings upon us. This afternoon, Lord, as we come together, making plans and preparation, Lord, for future generations, we beseech your divine intervention. We ask, Lord, that your perfect will be done, especially, Lord, in these challenging times. We beseech you, Lord, in accordance to your word. You said, if we ask, we will receive. If we seek, we will find. If we knock, it will be open unto us. And so, Lord, as we come before you this afternoon, we place all things in your hands, especially this evening proceedings and the plans and policies that will put forward, dear Father, Lord, for future. We ask for your leading. We ask for your direction. We ask that your divine will be done. Take full control. Govern this evening's proceedings as we leave all in your hands and say thanks. In Jesus' name, amen and amen.
Let me check that you're able to hear me clearly now, Miss Buckner.
Yes, sir. I'm hearing you now.
Wonderful. All right. Have you gone through the prayer already?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Buckner. At this time, I'm going to be inviting our Vice Principal, I'm Mrs. Rosalie Green, to come and do the welcome.
Let me take this time out to do a brief check. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen who are on this call, I must first apologize for not turning on my video for reasons that I cannot disclose at this time. But I want to take this opportunity to welcome you to this platform, to welcome you to this event. We are keenly aware that we are in a time when education is most important. We have been charged with the duty of empowering our young people to make strides in this world, to make themselves useful to the society, and by so doing, to leave the society better than when they came into it. Ours is the task to train these young people, to empower them, to provide them with the tools that they will need to carry on what the society expects of them. And so I want to welcome all those who are our partners in this endeavor. I want to speak specifically to the Mr. Craig and Mr. Spence of the UCC, Mrs. James of the Hart NSTA, Ms. Chin of the Nakalva Polytechnic Institute, Ms. Evans of the Montego Bay Community College, Ms. Marks and Ms. Scarlett from Western Hospitality Institute, and last but by no means least, Mrs. Avril Campbell Brown, our hardworking TDO from the Ministry of Education and Youth. I am aware that while I'm singling out persons, there might be other persons whose names I did not receive. I want to welcome you to this forum as well. I also want to welcome those students whom we are seeking to empower to this forum as well. Now, collaboration is extremely important. We are aware that it is by engaging in profitable partnerships that we are able to do as much for the youth of our nation as we should do. And so we want to welcome our partners and welcome the students for whom we are collaborating. I want to leave with you this note that education is for improving the lives of others and for leaving the community better than when you found it. That is our mandate, that is our mantra. And as we engage in this discussion this evening, let us be reminded of the value of putting hands and hearts together for the betterment of the next generation. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, for coming on board, and may we have a productive endeavor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Green, and thank you to all our partners who have joined us this afternoon. Let me just apologize, Mr. Scarlett from the Western Hospitality Institute and Ms. Marks. We thank you for being with us. It is indeed a wonderful opportunity, this Sixth Form Pathways program, for more reasons than one. I am about to do the overview of the program. Unfortunately, the wonderful presentation that was prepared for you is on a device that is malfunctioning. However, I'm going to see if I can do my best to do some justice to the presentation. One moment, please. All right. The Sixth Form Pathways program has 3 pathways, and some would dare to say it has more than 3. On the Sixth Form Pathways program, students are exposed to pathways 1 or 3 opportunities, 3 pathways, pathways 1, 2, and 3. Pathway 1, which is considered the traditional sixth form, has 3 options and requires a minimum of 5 subjects, Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate subjects, relative to the desired course of study for the child. So there's pathway 1A, which is the Cape Associate degree, pathway 1B, which is a dual certification between City and Gihs and Cape, and pathway 1C, which is a dual certification, or sorry, a UCJ accredited associate degree. Pathway 2 focuses on skills training and workforce development, and the courses are tailored to meet the demands of the workforce or the job market, and certification is provided by the National Council on Technical Vocational Education and Training, NCTVET. The programs that are available under this particular pathway varies per institution. Pathway 3 is the sixth form general, and it focuses on those students who would have completed the grade 11 year, but would not have managed to obtain any qualifications or subjects. They are allowed to, in the first year, attain 5 C6 subjects or to pursue 5 C6 subjects, and upon successful attainment, then they are afforded the opportunity to pursue an occupational associate degree in the second year. The funding for the Sixth Form Pathways program, funding is provided by the Ministry of Education and Youth, and it is given to all students that are enrolled under the program. The percentage of the funding varies per institution and program because costs vary across institutions and programs. We have to put this disclaimer on that not all institutions in the island are under the Pathways program. And as a result, there might be, or students who would have opted to attend one of these institutions may not get any funding from the government. For Green Island High School, we have been looking for this year. Our focus is on the pathway 1A, the Cape Associate degree in the following areas: natural sciences, sports studies, performing arts, business studies, accounting, and business studies, entrepreneurship. And of course, the requirements are 5 C6 subjects. We have the pathway to the occupational associate degree, and our focuses are motor vehicle repairs, data operation or business administration, fashion and apparel design, commercial food preparation, and these are all at level 2. You only require one subject, whether it be CSEC, CTIAD, Gihs, or NC-TVET, in order to access this. An additional note is that you may also access the pathway 2 pathway, as long as you are successful in the hard entry test. So that's an alternate means of matriculation. If you are that lucky candidate who would have passed your hard entry test, but you do not have any qualifications otherwise, you can apply for the pathway 2 of the program, and you don't need to worry that you do not have a skill or you don't have this skill that you're pursuing. All the programs for the skill areas will start at basic and then will take you to where you need to go. I'd like to take this opportunity now to thank you for listening so attentively. And at this point in time, we're going to be moving into our other presentations. We're going to be moving to our other presentations from our partner institutions. I must apologize for my lighting. I'm realizing that it is quite distorting. We're going to be moving into the presentations from our partner institutions. And at this time, I'm going to be inviting just before our partner institutions come, I'm recognizing the presence of our TDO, Mrs. Avril Campbell Brown, and I'm just going to allow her to say a few words before our institutions come. Mrs. Brown, over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Miss. You'll have to go ahead. The participants are muted. Mrs. Brown, are you still there? All right, I'm not sure what is happening with Mrs. Brown's connection. All right. So we're going to continue until she's able to come back to us. The first institution coming to us will be Not seeing Montego Bay Community College. So I'll be taking UCC first. Mr. Craig or Mr. Spence, are you able to unmute?
Mr. Griffiths, can you hear me? Yes. I can unmute.
Loud and clear. All right, so we're gonna have you go first. I'm not seeing Montego Bay Community College. I'm gonna take you first, then Nakalva Polytechnic, and then Western Hospitality Institute.
All right. Good evening, everyone. And I'm hoping that everything is all good with you here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to share something here with you. And I'm hoping that you can see it. All right, so where am I right now? What am I showing you? I'm showing you the Sixth Form Pathways program, which is in collaboration with the Education Ministry and UCC. So for persons who would want to know the information on this program, you can go to our website, ucc.edu.jm/program/Sixth Form Pathway. Now, we continue with the pathway programs that we have. So in pathway 1, we have the traditional associate degrees, in which we call them the TADs. And we have programs such as business administration, tourism and hospitality management, information technology, and paralegal studies. So the total cost for this pathway is that for the tuition is $70,000 per year, and then there's a miscellaneous fee that is added, which is $20,000 that you would pay. Now, how did it come down to this in terms of the pricing? So we have the UCC Foundation. The UCC Foundation, it actually pays 50% of your tuition. Then you get the grant from the government, and you would pay the remainder for the tuition, which is $70,000 per year. The entry requirements for this pathway, the entry requirements for this pathway is 5 CXC subjects or more, inclusive of math and English. And we know math and English must be in, can be in 1, 2, or 3. We also accept GCE, 5 or more, and it must be in A, B, or C. Now, you can always apply. The application period is now open. All you do is that you would, put pending beside your CXC results. And when your results are released in September, the first week of September, what you will do is that you will bring the results in to the UCC. We're located at 16 East Street in Montego Bay, St. James. Or what you can also do is that you can email it to registry@ucc.edu.jm. The other pathway that we do have is a pathway 2, which is offered through our UCC Academy. And the programs that we do offer in this are allied healthcare, business process outsourcing, construction site management, logistics and supply chain management, as well as renewable energy technology. Now, for this pathway, the Ministry of Education is giving $90,000 per student, which is the same cost for this program per year for the tuition. So in other words, what will happen for this pathway is that it will end up being the tuition is free, and you only pay a miscellaneous $1,000 per year. Now, the programs under the Pathway 2 that we're offering, these are the OADs, which is Occupational Associate Degree programs. These are kind of like what you would say the more practical type of programs. Now, there is also the matriculation requirement still remains the same for this program, which is 5 CSEC subjects, including math and English. And what we have added onto this as well is that you can have a hard trust NTA level 2 or CAP level 2 certificate. You can also apply to this program pending your results. And when your CXC results are released, you can come in and submit your supporting documents, or you can email them at registry@ucc.edu.jm. I just want to let you know as well, students, that classes do start in mid-September. And I know that for some persons, they would want to know, how do you apply? So depending on the pathway that you want to choose. So if you're seeing my screen, for persons who want to apply for the OAD, this is a link right here, which is below the OAD. And for persons who want to apply for the traditional associate degree, the link is right here below the information. Now, I just want to let you know as well that for persons who are a beneficiary of the PATH program, you know that once you are doing your degree, it depends on whether you're doing an associate degree or a bachelor's degree. The PATH office will, or the Ministry of Labor, I think the Ministry of Labor will give you up to $100,000 per year that goes towards your tuition. What we have done here at UCC is that in the past, you could have filled out a form and bring the physical form to the office. Now, we don't do that anymore. What you can do is that you fill out the form and you can submit it online. Now, speaking of online, the modality for these two programs under the Pathway program, it is a blended modality, which means that some classes will be face-to-face while some will be online. And for these programs, it is all full-time, which means that you will have classes during the day. So, any questions? Well, before we move to the questions though, I'm hoping that I didn't miss out anything. Mr. Craig, do you have anything else that you can add?
Okay, good. Thank you very much, Mr. Spence, for giving me this opportunity. All right, so everyone, I just want to say we welcome you. We're located here in Montego Bay, as Mr. Spence indicated, at 16 East Street. That's close to the Overton Plaza in Montego Bay. So we definitely welcome you to visit us. Definitely our classes for the upcoming semester will be online. So please ensure that you have the relevant devices. Possibly by January 2023, we're looking forward to resume face-to-face classes. So that's very, very vital. So remember now, everyone, in the meantime, you can actually proceed with applying. Mr. Spence indicated it, I'm reiterating. You can actually proceed with applying, submitting your passport size photograph, visiting our website and completing the application form, and also submitting your birth certificate. CXC results or CSEC results will be out on September 5. And against that background, we urge you to come in with your documents early. Do not wait until the last minute. As Mr. Spence also indicated, school will be starting mid-September. So please do not delay with your submission of your documents. As noted too, we are here. You can make contact with us at 971-9653, or you can make contact with Mr. Spence at 810-2301. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Spence. So that's 971-9653 and 810-2301. We will also be having a webinar, and we will make contact with Mr. Griffith as it relates to this particular webinar, where you can come in and you can hear more information virtually. So we definitely urge you to make contact with us. We'd be more than happy to walk you through the process of registration, and we are looking forward to having you at the UCC campuses island-wide. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Craig. Do we have any questions at this point in time?
So let me also add to Mr. Spence before you go. Just to, I know you showed it on the screen, but for the benefit of those persons who might not have had that opportunity to view it, or you maybe came in a little bit late, just reminding you, Pathway 1 students, if you are interested in business administration, tourism and hospitality management, information technology, paralegal studies, then this is the place for you. With a very low tuition of $70,000, $70,000 will cover you for 10 courses for the period. Definitely this, I'm sure you won't be able to find this anywhere else. And also, everyone, please be mindful if you need a more practical standpoint from an allied healthcare perspective, business processing outsourcing for call center operations, for those persons who are more technical and vocationally inclined in terms of construction site management, logistics, and supply chain management. That's a growing and a demanding area right now. And renewable energy technology. All of these are courses that you can do. This is another option that you can capitalize on. And remember, it's for 2 years. So definitely, we recommend that you come in, visit our website at www.ucc.edu.jm, and also make contact with Mr. Spence, make contact with the Montego Bay office, and we'd be more than happy to assist you.
All right, awesome. So Mr. Craig had summarized it for us beautifully. So that would be the end of our presentation today. If you have any questions, you can let us know, and you can look out for our webinar. Mr. Griffiths, back to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am almost a little disappointed, though, that you had not shared with the persons listening that going to UCC, they have the opportunity of pursuing studies overseas, especially in the particular climate that we are now operating, where persons are seeking opportunities to work overseas. Nevertheless, that is something that UCC offers as a part of their college's program. At this time, I'm going to be inviting Nakalva Polytechnic to come and to present what they have to offer under the Sixth Form Pathways program. Please make welcome. I believe I have Ms. Chin with us. Ms. Chin?
Okay, good afternoon. I am actually mobile, so if you can give me just a few minutes, I just settled in, driving like for 2 hours. So if you could just give me a minute, and I will be able to connect with everyone with my presentation.
All right, not a problem. So at this time, we're going to move down to Western Hospitality Institute, who will be coming now with their presentation, and we'll go back to Nakalva Polytechnic. Western Hospitality, Ms. Marks, Mr. Scarlett, are you ready? You available?
Yes, I am available. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, students and fellow college personnel. All right. Let me just share my screen real quick for you guys. All right. Do indicate if you're able to see my screen.
Very clearly, sir.
All right, thank you, thank you. All right, now I just want to take the time out to welcome, especially our students who have taken the time out to be here, to hear this information. Now, I know this is another step forward for you guys, moving forward with your life, making decisions, especially with your education. And we would like to present this information to you as one of your choices as well. Now, the Western Hospitality Institute has been around from a very long time. We have been around since 1988. We specialize in hospitality courses. Now, for those that are not familiar what that means, it is in relation to tourism, so, and the entire hotel aspect. Now, this does not limit the fact that because it's tourism, that this is the only thing that you're going to concentrate on. Now, many of our students who have passed through WHI have gone on to the hospitality industry, become managers, supervisors, or chefs, waiters, bartenders, whatever it is. But to add to that, we have students that have passed through and gone on to become professors. And furthermore, it's really a stepping stone for a lot of persons. So we don't like to enclose your mind at all. You can always use this door to access many other doors because we provide the qualification and the areas for that. Now, our programs really entails based on the fact that it is hospitality programs, it entails some of the general and specific, such as you get a little bit touch of the law aspect of the program, psychology, social side, customer service. You get all of that different areas that you touched on. So it's not just, your focus won't be just hospitality or culinary or so forth. Okay. Now, what we're offering you guys is a chance to take part in either our certificate program or diploma program and the associate program. Now, we are accredited both locally and internationally. So our degree they are valuable and they are of use, not just here in Jamaica, but also overseas. Now, we have a website that you can check out as well. Once you type in the link, you can find more information about us, and you can even apply here if you choose to. Now, most of our students either take part in culinary aspect programs or the restaurant aspect of the program, or even the general tourism management programs. Now, our tuition goes as far as you can see here. For the associate degree, it is 750,000. That include 2 years and 4 semesters. However, currently we have reduced our costs basically. So if you can follow a chart right here for the associate, it is mainly if you're able to pay upfront full payment of 300,000 for 4 semester. If you're able to do a full payment, if not, then you can do a payment of 20,000 monthly. For a diploma program, it goes from 225,000, 3 semesters. Full payment though, if you have 150, then this is only if you can pay that entirely. Otherwise, you pay 15,000 monthly. All right. And for the advanced certificate is 150, 2 semesters, 100, 2 semesters full payment upfront, or 12,000 monthly. Now, you may see these programs and be like, wow, these are costly and so forth. But we do have a special going on. Our special that we have currently, it is you do 2 semesters here in Jamaica with our institute, but you finish your 2 semester abroad at one of our partnership college called the Hopkins College. Now, So basically what you'd be focusing on is paying for your 2 semesters separately, aside from the fees that you'll be paying to go abroad, and you'll be studying on campus while working on campus. Anything that you work on campus goes towards your meals, accommodation, and your tuition there. Once you're finished, you get 1 year to work in the US. Also, we do have our J1 program, or your work and study program. It is also 2 semesters here in Jamaica, but once you finish and you put together your documents and other fees, you go away to work for a year in the US. We do have employers that also, if you don't have the funds, they usually take you up, and while you're working, you basically, they take it out your pay, which also develop your skills in the meantime while you're working there. So this is a study and work program. We also offers bachelor's degree for those who wish to do their bachelor's in hospitality. And as you can see, also the bachelor's degree is 1.5. It's 6 to 8 semesters. If you can pay upfront, it is 750. And then if it's monthly, 30,000 monthly, 36 months duration. Now we usually have assistantship or full scholarship. However, this is not always available. So if you're interested in a assistantship or scholarship, you would have to work with the school for a duration of period. So, but this is a buying contract. So even though it would take place while you're studying, after you finish studying, you usually have to give back a certain amount of time, depending. But the information is all right here. So, and you have to be with your own education. So if you know this is what you want, you know this is what you want to move forward, you know, you have to be serious about it, because once you start college, or any college, in fact, you can't take it lightly as you took it with high school. Now, one of the reasons we don't really encourage students to take scholarship or assistantship, because once you're not paying for something, you do not take it serious. However, if you were paying for it, then you know you can't afford to waste the money. Now, these are great opportunities that we're presenting for you. The requirements for each of them, usually, just like the general, 5 CXCs, including maths and English. Or if you have City and Gills, stage 3 maths and English, we'll take that. NTC Vet level 2 for the associates as well. For those that don't have any CXCs, we usually can give you what we call an asset test, an English and maths asset test in the meantime. So it's just a basic test just to see if you're ready for college, to see what level you are, and get you started. Right. Now, there are boarding information. Western Hospitality Institute main campus is in Negril. We do have a campus in Montego Bay, mainly an office, but there are classes there for those who wish to attend. Our main program takes place online currently. It may change coming September using a blended approach. However, that is yet finalized. So currently it is online. Okay. For those interested in boarding, we offer boarding facilities in Negril. It is 100 US per month, including electricity, utility at our Divine Destiny location. Again, students apply for alumni boarding scholarship should they encounter difficulties paying for boarding. So there are different scholarship available at times. It's just for you to inquire about them and to see if one can be granted to you. You can also visit our website, www.westernhospitalityinstitute.com, for other general information that you may be interested in. Now, we are trying to assist you in any way possible. So we are also inviting those students who are interested to be here on Sunday at the Divine Desk at the Somerset Resort to discuss with your guardian or parents any way forward, such as paying the tuition, payment plans. We'd like to discuss further if you're interested in any of the programs that we're offering and opportunity. So some of our programs also comes with, well, mainly almost all of our programs comes with dual certification. So along with your study, you usually do additional courses that usually get a certificate in, such as the hotel lodge certification or supervisor certification. It is our hospitality programs are not just theory, but they are practical based. So usually at the Somerset Resort in Negril, there's set dates that you're given depending on the course that you're doing to be taking part in training at the resort, where you either take part in the kitchen or on the dining room or even at the front desk. Whichever course that you're taking, it all depends. Right. And then we have our banking information below and stuff. But this information can be sent to you or your school so that they can pass it on for those who are interested. I would also like to just take a minute to just show you the website. Below here, as you can see, the ones are in the yellow are past certificate students, and ones in the blue, they are or past associate students, and one in the black is our past bachelor student. And you can always use any one of these to climb up the ladder. For instance, you can always use your certificate to enter into the diploma, and then the diploma into the associate, and the associate into the bachelor's. If you're studying with us from either one of these stages and wish to climb higher in your studies, the time of your studies usually decreases, similar to almost any other college. And there's still the option to finish your studies abroad if you choose to. So for students that wish to study, they can either try to get into our 2-semester programs and go off to study and work for 1 year, come back and continue your studies. Or you can, while you're abroad studying and working, you can continue your studies online with us and pay your tuition that way as well. But this information can be sent to you through your school if you wish for more information, more details as well. Are there any questions? If not, then I'll end it here. All right, I take it there's no questions then. All right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Scarlett. I like your presentation, and if I were just leaving grade 11, I'd really consider you going to Western Hospitality, especially because I like to travel.
Thank you, Mr. Griffith.
Let me at this time do a check for the persons who would have not yet come in at the start. Checking for Miss James from Heart NSTA Trust. If you are online, just send us a message in the chat so we can locate you. We are looking back now for Montego Bay Community College. Miss Evans, if you're online, kindly send a message to us and we will do the things necessary. Let me just also pause to acknowledge the presence of the Vice Principal for the senior shift, Mr. Michael McIntosh, who is online with us. Pleasant evening, sir. It's good to have you. And at this time, we continue with the order of our program, and we are going back to Nakalva Polytechnic College. Ms. Chin, are you ready for us? While we wait on Ms. Chin to come back, the user option for participants. All right.
All right, I'm here. Whoever, can you approve for me to start my video?
Most definitely. Let me see what is going on. You should be co-host. So I'm not sure. Let me just check to see what's happening here. Did you change your device?
Yes.
All right. What's the name that you're using?
It's Nakalva Polytechnic College.
Okay. Let me just a moment. All right. Participants. All right, go ahead. You should be able to do so now.
I'm unable to. Okay, I'm up now. All right, so my name is Kanchin and I am the Marketing and Recruitment Officer for the Nakalva Polytechnic College. And I just want to say that it is a good joint venture that your high school has done, because we need a bit more of this so that we can have persons that weren't able to navigate themselves earlier on this year to actually get another chance to decide on what they really want to do. So I just want to say thanks for having Nakalva here, and we are happy to be a part of the Sixth Forum Pathway program. And with that, we are actually offering associate degree programs that are a part of the pathway. I will go in details with those programs, and I'll just do a quick overview of the college. The college was actually started as an agriculture school in 1940. But since 2018, we have become a polytechnic college, meaning that we not only offer agriculture, but we also offer other vocational studies at a higher learning level for students that would like to pursue themselves more on an entrepreneurial scale. All right. Let me share my screen with you. Okay, so the Nakalva Polytechnic College is actually located in the cool hills of Hanover, Ramble, and we are known for agriculture. However, we are more dynamic now and have been with partnership with different institutions and universities, namely the Gihs, and also we are a part of the Edna Manley program, as well as we are a part of the CCC program, which is the Council of Community Colleges of Jamaica. So all our associate degree programs are accredited. Our main office is on a Great House, and for the Sixth Form Pathway program, we actually assist persons in not just starting from the part where they would actually receive 5 CXC subjects. We also have programs in place that we partner with HEART, and we offer certificate programs in mainly agriculture, which assist them in matriculating into one of our associate degree programs. Now, our programs that we offer, our programs that we offer are a bit dynamic, just as other colleges. So we have a tourism management. We focus mainly on health and wellness tourism. And we have a computer engineering technology, as well as our agri-processing plant that we have. We have an agri-processing and business management associate degree course. We also have the associate degree in general agriculture, and we have our associate degree in crop production, emphasis on cannabis production. And for persons that aren't aware of what cannabis is, it's marijuana, and we really look on the detail of having it as a medicinal use. And we also have an agricultural systems and maintenance operation course, which is for mainly persons that are also in agriculture, but they are more hands-on, more skill set persons that would like to learn how to do a bit of engineering, or learning how to drive actually, and fixing all the tools and the equipment that we have on the property. Now, for our associate degree courses, we actually have the Sixth Form Pathway has created an opportunity for students on this journey to cover for their associate degree 90,000 Jamaican dollars. And our school fee for our tuition fee is actually 150,000 Jamaican dollars. And of course, for students that are on PATH, they would get an additional benefit. Through the college, we would apply for the PATH for them. And also they as an individual can apply to get additional assistance with their school supplies. We also offer, and actually we are offering now scholarships from our old school alumni. We have 25 scholarships that we're offering for the associate degree program. So not only the Sixth Form Pathway is assisting our new students for this year, but also our alumni or past students are assisting. And this is something that is very important. And with Nakalva Polytechnic College, their alumni and their networking is really strong. So coming to the college, you not only learn how to do your hands-on training on a day-to-day basis, we also offer you internship programs. We also offer international opportunities for you to work overseas. And we also offer mentorship. And last but not least, you will definitely have a daily practical training. So when you are done, if it is that we are not able, or the country is not able to employ you, you are already employable as an entrepreneur. Now, we do also have certificate programs with HEART, and these are mainly crop production, general agriculture, ornamental horticulture, which is the growing of plants and landscaping, tractor operator and maintenance, apiculture, which is bee farming, poultry rearing, and greenhouse technology. Now, with this, it's a level 2, and this can also assist you in matriculating, in receiving your associate degree in the following year. Now, there is just a stipend fee for this, which would be administrative fee, I should say, which is $10,000. And the good thing about it is that the college is so dynamic that you will be able to do more than one NC course while you even study, and we offer free CXC classes for students that does not have enough CXC, and they would love to actually grow within their career path. So we offer free classes, and it is very affordable, especially the boarding. We offer 2 meals per day, and for boarding it's $150,000 for the year. The actual college, we have male and female, and it's a great environment to learn and to live in. And most importantly, because of the nature of what we do at the college, we ensure that we always have students that practically may not even understand or appreciate education and vocational learning. We are very, very patient with them, and we offer a good mentorship program that can assist them. And last but not least, our dynamic staff, we are always trying to assist students in getting their assistance. And because of the nature of the college that we are a part of the 4-H club. So 4-H plays a really good part in assisting students that aren't able to afford the opportunity of studying. They also offer scholarships as well. And because of the nature of what we actually offer at the college, most of these areas are on demand, and we don't have a lot of skilled workers. And as such, it is very rare that you will come to the college and complete your studies and not have a place in society, both locally or internationally. And this is the end of my presentation. Do you have any questions? Okay, all right. If you do have any questions that you would like to ask, you can always call me. You can write down my cell number, and that is 876-997-5365. I am always available to speak with. So that's 997-5365. And I'm seeing that someone is asking a question. Is that question for me? Okay. You would like, this is from Orlando, would like another breakdown of what we offer. We offer tourism management. We offer computer engineering. We offer general agriculture, as well as agro-processing and business management, and agri-systems maintenance and operation. For the computer engineering, in particular, I'm seeing that you're interested in that. It is a very hands-on course. You not only learn how to do all the software part of building websites and so forth, but also very important, we do computer electronics and servicing. So when you're through, you will be able to do practically anything in terms of fixing any appliances, any electronics, and so forth. And it is a part of the CCC program. So if you would like to complete your studies, you can always transfer your credits, because these are associate degree courses. No, it's not all about agriculture, Britannia. It is probably, I'm not sure if you're hearing, we have tourism management, general agriculture. We also have agro-processing and business management, as well as computer engineering. You can always feel free to visit our website at nakalvapc.com. And when you go to our website, you can apply online, and as well as you can apply for the scholarships. The scholarships are for all the programs that I just mentioned. So it does not matter which of the program, you can apply for anyone. And we will evaluate you when the results come out after the 5th of September and give you a call for the scholarship. No, you do not necessarily have to complete the 6th form program. You can complete it, as well as you can apply to us. And we do offer online courses. So for persons that can manage to study online, as well as probably do a 6th form program with Green Island, we can accommodate that, but it really depends on your workload that we would assess, because we do not want to set you up to fail. Okay, Mr. Griffiths, I will hand over to you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chin. Really liked your presentation, and having been in Hanover for a while now, agriculture is kind of growing on me. So I might be coming over to do some short courses. All right,
Sure.
All right. So we are grateful to have the institutions that have presented thus far and would have participated. The Hard NSTA Trust representative is not online from all indications, and our partner from Montego Bay Community College was not able to make it this evening. However, the Montego Bay Community College offers a wide range of courses that you will have the opportunity of having discussions with them come this Friday starting at 8:30, as well as the Heart NSTA Trust will be on site as well. But from what I can tell you about Heart, from the knowledge that I have, for those of you who would not have gotten any subjects this year, the Heart NSTA Trust offers what is called a high school diploma equivalency program that allows you to sit 5 CXC subjects: math, English, social studies, human and social biology, and electronic document preparation and management, EDPM. These classes are free of cost, and you only pay for your subjects at the time of sitting the exams. After you would have completed that within a year, then you may apply to another institution to complete the occupational associate degree. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that our government would have at this juncture provided a comprehensive package to ensure that every child can learn and every child must learn. I am believing that I see the presence of Mr. Odin James online with us. Mr. James, I believe, is our representative from the Ministry of Education. He would have been with us last year, Mr. James. It's good to have you, sir. You would have worked with us all of last year to ensure that we would have sorted out the fine details as it relates to the sixth form pathways program. I want to thank Mr. James for popping in. Let me, before we bring the curtains down on this evening, check to see if Mrs. Brown is available. Mrs. Brown, are you able to address the forum? All right, not getting a response from Mrs. Brown. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a wonderful evening. I believe the time was well spent. I believe that you would have heard enough information thus far to come out on Friday, the 26th of August, and make a path and select a pathway for your future endeavors. I am going to at this time lay hands on our Vice Principal, Mr. McIntosh, to bring the curtains down on this evening's proceedings. Mr. McIntosh? All right, not getting a response from him, not sure if it's a connectivity issue. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just say on behalf of the management of Green Island High School, our principal, Mrs. Evans, chairman of the board, Mr. Donovan Hamilton, vice principals, Mrs. Rosalie Green, Mr. Michael McIntosh, the director for the sixth form pathways program, Ms. Nerva Buckner, and all the members of the hard-working team. Thank you for turning up this evening. Thank you for allowing us into your space and allowing us to share with you the information that we have so that our children can have a brighter future. It was indeed an evening well spent, and there are a myriad of opportunities available through the multiple institutions that we've been partnered with. So let me again, from the bottom of my heart, express Green Island High School's gratitude for your participation in this evening's virtual expo and for having done so under what would have been trying circumstances. Ladies and gentlemen, we extend an invitation to all of you, even members of other institutions who might be desirous of participating in the sixth form pathways program at Green Island or Montego Bay Community College, Nakalva Polytechnic, Hart NSTA Trust, UCC, or Western Hospitality Institute to come down on Friday and sign up. Come down, sign up, get interviewed on spot. Remember to walk with your 2 letters of recommendation, 2 passport size pictures, your TRN, and any qualifications you may have prior to now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and do have a wonderful evening.